You want your dad to spend time with you, but you don't want to. He don't want to spend time with you.
And be careful with women. Okay? They're dream killers.
Ooh.
You start messing with little girls, they're dream killers. Now, a lot of people listen to that and go, oh, John, why are you saying that? Guess what? If I was talking to a girl, I would tell her stay away from boys, because boys are dream killers.
I heard that.
It works both ways. You got to stay focused is the point. That ain't saying you can have a little girlfriend, but don't get out of control. You got to be selfish. It's all about what it is you're trying to do in that path. If you get distracted, you're done. You can't get distracted.
If you get distracted, you're done. You can't get distracted. That's why they're so fervent about being in the craft, because men, we're focused out here right now, man. Young men are so focused, man. When I talk to young guys, man, I be like, they be focused, man. They be focused, man. And I be like, man, I love to see it. I love to see it. I love to hear it. They be focused. And this what happens. Those women use the craft to pull you out of focus, because she needs to distract you in order to entrap you.
For any women listening right now, if you got a man that vents to you, understand that is one of the biggest forms of love that he can show you. Like, for a man to really be vulnerable and literally, like, please don't take that for granted. Like, don't disregard his feelings. Don't make the facial expressions. If you disagree, when he's venting to you, it's not for you to always understand. It's for you just to be in the moment with him.
That right there. He trying to change the woman. He's trying to tell the woman, don't look at a man who's sharing his emotion with you as weak. Well, guess what? She gonna do it because that's how she built.
You can go anywhere to get the lies, but I know you came here to get the truth. Welcome to the Alphasphere. Welcome to the Alphasphere, the only place on the planet that's totally engulfed in positivity and totally submerged in alpha energy. I'm your host, Dr. BOA.
It's not meant for you to dump your problems on a woman's head, dog. It's meant for you to dump your problem in a woman. You can hit her with a savage pack and release all kind of frustrations and things from that, what you got pinned up from the world on her. But you sitting down talking to a woman, man, sharing your heart with her, opening up, man, crying on her shoulder, man. Come on, bro. That ain't your thing. That's a very feminine mindset, and a woman can't view it as anything else. You did? I don't know too many people get down like that. Let's get back into this thing, homies.
Shut the f up. That's why your dad not talking to you right now.
What?
That's why your dad not talking to you right now. You wish he was talking to you. You want your dad to talk to you, but he's not.
But that's not even cool, bro. That's getting hella deep, though,
You want
bro.
you want your dad to spend time with you, but you don't want to. He don't want to spend time with you.
But Brooklyn, that's not cool, bro. On God, that's weird as fuck. But that shit, you could take on God out Uber.
He don't want to talk to you.
And you still going, bro.
Let me tell y'all something, man. I want y'all to look at that and think about how a guy will tell you, spill your heart to your girl, open up to her. A real man open up to a woman. Let me tell you something. I'm going to tell y'all this. I tell y'all this all the time, but I feel like it need to be repeated again when I see things like this. Everything you share with a woman from deep down inside, she will eventually use as a weapon. That's just the way it is. Everything. And you ask yourself, well, what if it don't ever come up like that? What if we'll never have that exchange? When you start sharing internal thing with your woman like that, then she starts to see you as a weaker man. Because it's not that a man don't need to share what he's going through. You don't need to share it with your woman. Yes, men need to talk, but men need to talk to other men. Men need to talk to people who are going through what they're going through. Men need to talk to people who understand what it's like to be a man in this society, to deal with the world from a man perspective. All this talk about telling your woman and sharing with your woman, sharing your man, let me tell you something, bro. A woman don't care. She live in a fantasy world. The world ain't hard to her because she always got an option. Like, she always got an option. Her option is always better than just being out there. Yeah, you see it on TV and on movies and all that, but the majority of the time, man, a woman ain't got to be put out there like that. You know what I'm saying? The majority of women who've been in a few relationships, they got a man they could always go back to. Even if they can't go right back and be in their life, man, he'll go in his pocket and situate them somewhere. You got to think about that. The majority of women have that. They don't understand the type of grind it is to mold your position as a man in this environment. They don't know that. So when you're talking to them about it, you sound like you complaining because they've been convinced in this society that the world is harder for a woman. They think their world is harder.
There are some out of men that, they're in their masculine and they understand that you're supposed to pursue a woman and court her and how to treat a woman. They understand they're supposed to protect and provide. But then you have the other half where they're just trying to figure out life and figure out where they fit in at. So a lot of them beat on their chest like King Kong and say they're alpha when they're really just a beta. Then you got some of them that claim that I'm masculine when they're really feminine. Society and a lot of things that's on social media, especially red pill content, got messed up. Well, men messed up.
Here's the thing. We're not supposed to pursue and court a woman who doesn't live in her father's house. You're supposed courtship and all of that came when you had to gain a woman's father's approval to get his daughter's hand in marriage, his virgin daughter. See, it's funny how women want to let go of some things from the past and then hold on to others. The ones that benefit them, they want to hold on to. Well, you're supposed to court and you're supposed to chase and you're supposed to pursue and you're supposed to do all that. Yes, that was a time when that was necessary, but that was also a time when your ass would have been a virgin and you'd have been in your dad's house. That way I know you went out here being misled by the world, making crazy decisions and doing whatever you want to do and carrying yourself how you wanted to without any repercussion or consequence. I know you'd have been in your dad's house and your dad would have had the same rules in his house that I would have had in mine. So you'd have been prepared to make the transition from your dad's house to my house. Ain't no woman prepared to make no transition from the world to my life. Their everyday life is cake. It's a cakewalk, man. Yeah, they may run into something where somebody might try to take advantage of them. So they may, but the majority of adult women don't have to deal with that. They don't have to deal with that. They can get into a position at a company, a top position, and be treated unfairly to everybody else and be treated better than they should in their own lives because of how they look. I'm telling you, man, you have to remember, you can't sacrifice your life for someone whose life is easier than yours because their life is easier, but it's also less rewarding. Long-term rewards, tangible rewards, intangible rewards, all rewards. Her life is not as valuable as yours to you because you can potentially get better with age. She cannot, no matter what she does. You can be 20 and be in the worst shape of your life in every area. And by the time you get 40, be in the best shape of your life that you ever been in every area. She can't do that. She can get better in every area except physically. Believe it or not, as a man, your 50, you could be in wonderful shape and wonderful condition your whole life. And do you understand that overall, your 50-year-old life can be your best position ever in life? If you stay on your purpose and halfway stay in shape, then you got all the way until then, even later than that, man, you could be in your best. Your prime is 45 to 60. Her twilight is 35 to 50. As far as like relationships and dating goes and something, I don't even say dating. As far as relationship goes and, a man want to settle down with her and create some long-term. Nah, bruh. Her twilight, the end of her twilight is the beginning of your prime. What we talking about? And listen, and this isn't a knock on women. This is just a fact. This is a fact of how things look when you look out into the world. This is just how it is. I'm not saying that a woman that's 50 ain't got no value and nothing like that. I'm saying that when it comes to a man who's in his prime that is ready to have a family, she is not going to be an option for him. He has better options. When she's 50, there's nothing she can do to have better options than she had when she was 27. There's nothing she can do. Nothing. Like she can't make enough money. She can't stay in good enough shape. She can't do any of that. There's nothing she can do to have better options. Am I saying she won't have any options? No, but she won't have better options. As a man, you could be 40 or 50 and have better options than you ever had in your life. You got to be on your purpose though. That's the thing. You can't just be some dude who just, life is so, I don't care about life. You can't be the grasshopper, baby. You got to be the ant. You got to be storing up your storehouse, man. You got to be focused, homies. And if you focus like that, yes, man, you can have a wonderful life, man. I'm telling you, boy, you hit your prime, you can have a wonderful life, man. Because between the ages of, let's say between the ages of 30 and 50, between the ages of 30s and 50, everything, no matter, you can maintain your ass off, but you're gonna lose a little something physically. But for everything you lose, and you may not, I'm gonna be honest with you, there ain't no guarantee. For everything you lose physically, if you stay on top of your shit, for the little bit you lose physically, man, you make that up tenfold in skill, knowledge, wisdom, patience, perseverance, know-how, understanding. Boy, let me tell you something. You are, boy, just keep living, man. Keep living. That's why I want you to stay on your purpose, man. Stay on your purpose. Don't be around here playing no games.
He doesn't need you. He never needed you. He wanted you. He gave you the opportunity to create a piece of him, not to destroy the peace in him. Anything that he needs, he can provide for himself. So all you had to do was be exactly who you said you would be. And if you cannot lead him to peace, then he will leave you in pieces.
Now here's the real, man. I didn't even structure this like this. I just pieced the clips together. But here we have the answer to her saying she don't need no man. She got her own bag. Here's the thing. You don't need the woman. It don't matter if a woman don't need no man. You don't need her. Like, we got to stop acting like it means something to us when a woman says, I don't need no man. So what? Who cares what you need? You're a man. You got to be concerned about what you need. You're concerned about your own needs. You understand? Your own needs are your priority. And so if a woman don't need a man, are you a man? Okay, well, if a woman don't need a man, you ain't got no interest in her anyway. I'm sick of us focusing on things that women say who don't even want no man. Well, I'm a man. Why in the hell would I be focusing on what any woman who doesn't want no man? If she don't need no man, she don't want no man, she's invisible. She doesn't exist in this world to me. Why are we acting like a woman who is for the streets exists in this world?